Hi, everybody. We're in the Gateway City, and the organ's pumping, the fans are dancing, ready to watch the Blues play tonight. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Shot denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Pittsburgh's got the win off that draw. Now a quick pass to Wotherspoon. Moves it over to Dewar. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Off the left wing and into center. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Gains the zone. Takes a shot. Stopped with the waffle maker by Chari.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Blues win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass across to Kyrou. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Too much traffic in the lane. Oh, how did he keep it out? Oh, it's stayed out. It's stayed out. What a save.
Oh, that's all real, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
There's a shot. It's in. He scores.
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Pittsburgh's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Picked up along the boards by Kendall. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team. Because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum. And momentum can carry them back into this game.
Tries to get it to Parayko. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Throws to the sweet spot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Works it across to Graves.
Kendall's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Taken by Broberg. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. That's how you play the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Coaches love these kind of goals, James. When you have sustained offensive pressure, you're wearing your opponent down consistently, whether it's the cycle or whether you're creating motion and lanes to the net. Everything they did was right here. You can feel this one coming. They finally convert on their chances.
The Blues didn't seem rattled at all, falling behind early in this one. Sure, they're right back to even here.
Well, yeah, and it's trusting the process here, James. And coaches don't love it. They feel like you're not ready when you get behind the 8 ball to start. But if you stick with it and you don't let the deficit climb, you can claw your way back into the game. And that's what's happened here as we approach the mid-mark of the period.
Dewar's got it in the defensive end. There's a shot. Oh, what a stop. No corner given control of it now from their own end. Dewars lugging the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. In close! Throws it away. Looks to get the puck over to Thomas. Pass back to the point. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Past the midway mark of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And some good footwork to kick it away. Taken along the wall by Hayes. Takes the pass. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Holloway's got the puck. Close save! How did he get a piece of that? And the puck's kicked free. Handles the pass. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Takes the puck at the point. And makes the routine save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen out. Here in the late going to the frame, we got a tie game. Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack. Denies the clopper! And the goalie covers up for the whistle. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Big time stop there. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Penguins win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Sheds on the attack in the offensive zone. Novak's taking it from his own end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Suter. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Drives to the paint. Oh, a clutch save. And the puck's booted away. The Blues take over on possession. Handles the puck. With the steal. Kyrou stick handling in his own zone. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Kyrou. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number two. Here we go, second period underway where it has been a spirited affair so far, all tied up. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you see from the first period of action?
The Penguins will want to put that first period behind them, James, and to be honest, they're lucky that it's a tied game. They didn't manage the puck, they didn't own it, and they didn't make good first pass decisions. They'll need to shore that up if they want to get ahead in this one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Gains the zone from the right side. Slides the puck over. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The setters will glide into the dot. Thomas wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And he shut the door on that last play. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. With possession along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Puck grabbed by Thomas. Dumps the puck in. The Penguins have it against the wall. Here they come. Here they come on the attack. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Moves inside. Oh, it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Pittsburgh's won the face-off deep in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Mantha. Nice zone entry from the middle. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Hayes. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Broberg. Fires it. Handles that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's all tied up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Suter. And that carries off a body in traffic. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Offside the call. We're going to face off coming up. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Suter's won the draw and they're on the attack. Puck scooped up by Shen. Quick shot. Misses over the net.
Sometimes when you're trying to get the puck off from a distance, in particular the point, you can do things like this and send it high over the net.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
Oh, look at this chance. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Fires it on net. Glove save made by Jari. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Denies him in front.
Jari's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Dewar. The Blues gain possession. Moves it to Thomas. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. And he makes the save with ease. The Blues gain control of the puck. Deflected, and how did that stay out? Wow, the stick there. And now he moves it to Dewar. Quick shot. No room for that one to get through. Slides it to Thomas. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Fowler. Wrist.
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. I want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in tight and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister. That's a great goal.
The Blues are up by one here during number 2.
These are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
St. Louis gains control of the puck. Punts to the paint. And he elects to explore his options. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Back to the point, they set it up. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. The Penguins playing along the wing. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Blues have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. The Blues take it along the wall. Battle along the wall. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And that's blocked. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Witherspoon's got control of it now behind the cage. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And he gets in front of that.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Here's a short pass to Broberg. The Penguins have it in the offensive zone. Gets in front of it. Moves the puck. The Blues are in transition. And he sends it across to Sundqvist. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Mantha. And that one's picked off. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. He got all of that hit on the play.
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Just slide to the net. And he takes the dish. Passes it to Holloway. And nearing the final minute of the second. Nice save from point-blank range.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in. Let's have another look at that monster on the hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Blues have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. The Penguins win the draw here in their own end. Feeds the puck to Novak. Here's a shot, and one last save. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
Your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box. Thank you.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Officials have dropped the puck for the 3rd period. Let's go. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Pittsburgh's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Quick pass to Thomas. And makes the save. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Pittsburgh sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
On a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Trying to get it out, and that's out of the zone. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
Jari's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Suitors ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. St. Louis will go to work here in the offensive end. And the lane's clogged up, blocking now. Jari's going to hang on for a whistle. Hayes is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. Pittsburgh's got possession here in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. And there's a blocker stop by Bennington. Picked up along the boards by Novak. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there.
Athletes are so competitive. He didn't just stay down. He got back up, James, and he's making his way towards the bench, but you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
Tomasino's carrying it ahead. Here's a chance. Bennington's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Suitors ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. Trying to clear, and they get it out. Puck picked up by Carlson. The Blues will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Carries the puck up through center.
Buchnevich is standing up, ready to go.
And that one's denied. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Angles it over to Suter. And that's a great heads-up play by Carlson. Feeds it over. Big stop right there. Slides it diagonally to Suter. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Tries to feed it over to Crosby. Takes the feed. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. St. Louis is in the driver's seat. They lead it 2-1 in what has been a very spirited affair. Quick feed to Fulk. Sends it over to Buchnevich. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Solid hit on the play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. The Penguins have it now. Takes it across the blue line. Passes it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes it and looks ahead. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grips it, rips it, and he comes up with the save. Taken along the wall by Buchnevich. Quick pass across to Fowler. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. The Penguins have it now. Trying to get back on the attack now.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Whistle goes. We'll get a reset after I think the officials lost sight of it. The Blues continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw. They'll start with the puck. Taken by Tomasino. Moves the puck over to Letang. The Blues gain possession along the wall. The Penguins take possession here in the open ice. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Takes the feed. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Novak. And now he tries to get it across to Tomasino. Puck grab by Holloway. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Scoops up the puck now. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Sunfist going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Oh, the one-goal lead. There's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Pittsburgh's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Here's the clearing attempt. Oh, they need that, getting the puck out.
That's a great defensive play at this time of the game, James. Listen, when it's not in your zone, they can't score. That's the best play in my mind at this time.
Pittsburgh's got the puck behind the net. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Takes a shot with the stop. The Blues will kill off a few extra seconds now. Takes a shot. Makes the save. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
Sunfist almost out of the box.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Well, you have to look at that as a blown opportunity for the power play here at this point in the game as both teams are back at even strength.
Now they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
The Blues haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Puck scooped up by Mantha. They've got some momentum here. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
And now it's over to Lazat. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And that's deflected off someone in front. Pittsburgh's got the puck. The Penguins carried along the wall. Pittsburgh's emptied the net. The extra attacker's now out on the ice. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Big draw coming up with the extra attacker on the ice. The Blues win the draw on their own end. Now over to Kyrou. Fires towards the empty net. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
On a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. But you can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
St. Louis has that empty netter, and this one is now officially out of reach, I'm going to say.
Absolutely. Signed, sealed, and delivered, James. And all of the players are on the ice defending that extra attacker. They can just take a huge sigh of relief.
Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. To the empty net. Doesn't go. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. And it's kicked away. Towards the gaping net. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. The Blues got off to a great start, and they've just really settled down in their own end the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a balance It was all one way in the first period. They settled in, were able to protect the middle of the ice, deflect to the perimeter, and they gave them a real opportunity, and they got the W.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.